Okay, so I am going to do a test between two different firmwares, Raceflight and Betaflight. I have a 5-inch quad with 2206 2600 kV motors, 30 amp ESCs, the Revolt V1 board, and King Kong 5045x3 prop, same thing as dolls. So yeah, running BL Heli, and I'm going to be, we're gonna see A firmware and B firmware, and then see what we figure out. Again, I'm not here to bash a certain firmware or to gloat over another firmware. I just want to see the difference and see which one looks better and feels better. Okay, here is firmware A out of 2 that I'm going to test. I'm going to do a hot lap and then do just a couple of little acro things and then bring it in. Okay, this is firmware B. I didn't like firmware B. Sorry. So, I'm going to do this right in front of you with the quad still, well, the battery off, but everything's still on, and show you what firmware this is. And this is default settings. Look at that. Wait, let me do that again just so everybody sees this. Raceflight 1, version 229. PIDs 140, 170, 140, not far off from defaults. I up the I's a little bit, I up the D's a little bit because I have BL Heli. My rate's 475, 60, 0, and filters at 90. You saw the bounce back, and you saw that weird little eye thing. Now is what I'll do is I'll put back on Betaflight again and show you. Okay, firmware A again. So just so everybody is clear on what just happened, I will show you this right here. So, Betaflight 317, PIDs 48, 50, 70, 48, 50, 45, Ds 28, 30, gyro notches are off, and give me a second on here. Anyway, the D term is PT1 instead of biquad. So there you have both flights, or actually 3 flights, 2 on Betaflight, 1 on Raceflight. I haven't flown Betaflight in a year and a half, so I definitely have been out of the loop with Betaflight tuning and all that stuff, but I have been on Raceflight for a year and a half, and those were pretty much almost stock tunes on both. Betaflight was 3.1.7 and Raceflight was the newest one that you can get on the website, which is 229 beta build. A lot of wobbles on Raceflight, and that's just 5-inch. 6 inches is worse. Love Kalen to death. I love what he brings to the table. I love his ingenuity and his creativity. Preston, not so much. And this goes to show that over a year and a half of doing something, actually a year of Raceflight 1 testing, still not right. Still not right. I have no reason to choose Betaflight over Raceflight or vice versa, or even KISS. I don't get paid by any of them, and honestly, if Raceflight still worked, or if it did work, A, I wouldn't be in this position, but B, I would fly Raceflight, and that would be that. But Raceflight doesn't work. It hasn't been working for me. A lot of people are pissed off about it, and they're not listening to their testers or anybody else. So that's why I made this video, and take it for what it is. I mean, it is what it is. It's just my opinion, but I think the proof is in the video, and I'll leave you with that. You guys make up your own decisions on how you want to fly and what you want to fly. Other than that, have a good day, man.